So how's everyone doing?
Stressed, you?
Yeah.
I'm okay. Recovering from a little bit of flu.
Ooh.
But I'm doing better today.
I have a cat sitting on top of my mouse watching the dog. I keep pulling the cat off the mouse.
It keeps moving on top of it.
Yeah.
Alright, well... Not hearing anything back from Cameron. So I guess we can at least get things rolling and see if he shows up during the recap. I assume he's going to be here, because like I said, he hasn't said he's going to miss today.
Yeah.
So we are doing the Miscreants, or Magical Miscreants, session 24. Trouble at Chaur. We have... looks like... one moment. Mouse is freaking out. Looks like it would be Krubari up. But Dewdrop. You would be after him. Would you like to take it for today? I'll stick you at the bottom of the list.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Alright. So Dewdrop is taking over, and maybe we can get Krubari to grab it next time. We have Beans on Quartermaster. And Oswin as the previous scribe. So Oswin, could you give us a recap of last time?
Yes, I could.
Excellent.
Oh, do it, right. So Beans 1 and I inspected the door at the far end of the room, to the east of the aquarium room, and decided that with an extra warding on it, we should probably try the southern door in the aquarium room. I waited until my fellow miscreants were out of potential explosion range to open the door. And once the door was open, darkness overflowed into the aquarium room, and I caught movement in the darkness. Some sort of shadow demon danced in and out of my vision as it came up to attack me. So I punched it. There was a weird little ooze emanating the darkness, so I punched it too. That sucker gave me the chills. Due to that frozen ooze's command of the darkness, we had a difficult fight on our hands. Those two creatures really hit us hard, though Beans worked his magic upon the ooze and Juan duked it out with the shadow, and I tried helping both of them where I could. That little bastard of an ooze took out Stephen Hawking's and Guido, so I naturally started giving it all my love. That helped it end it and allowed Juan to see his abuser. Juan then threw his dagger, not at the shadow demon, but at the aquarium. All that not water, hint, it was acid, sprayed that shadow demon into nothing. That was a great shot. We then closed up the doors, gathered essence, took a brief respite, and then explored the southern room after we rested. In it, Beans was able to detect several things that were magical, so he went about collecting the goods. While this was happening, Juan was inspecting the place, and I took up a guard position to cover the alchemist room's southern door and eastern doors. Shortly after gathering goodies, I heard Juan and Bean discussing the idea of doing a summoning ritual of some kind. I was still hurt and draining my ability, so I didn't pay too much attention. But nothing came through those two doors, so I was good in my addled state. Seeing nothing come in, I joined the conversation, and it was evident to me that whoever was put the summoning ritual in this place must have done so before the demons moved in, so I sided with Juan that we should. Since it would take at least two of us, I stood by the southern door, and Beans took his place next to the floor's ritual area and the object that seemed need to be interacted with. Once that was complete, a sword attached to a fiery angel decided to almost end me. Juan was quick to explain that we needed to help defending the demons. We were called upon the ritual in hopes that we could receive assistance. We had no intentions of attacking her. That parley worked, and I was able to heal myself, thereby ending my current flow of magic, and we learned her name was Shira. After discussing our plans to help rid the place of evil, she reluctantly agreed to assist us. So we went through our normal door opening routine, though I seem to have been unable to pick the lock and Juan had stepped up. Found a big bad guy within a binding. Shira said that creature wasn't offering us anything we wished in our heads was a Baylor. That was offering anything we wished in our heads, no less, was a Baylor. And as it was offering whatever, I shut the door on him and walked away from it. Juan's Bean, on the other hand, decided to check the room out a bit more. After they did that, we all agreed no one should think to remove it from the bonds, and we locked the door, and I left a cheeky message, storage closet, nothing of value, we're moving to the next room, on chalk in the wall next to the door. Whatever, Sergeant, I think I'm funny. From there, we decided to move to the magically protected door to the east. This is when we had a chance to explain Her Holiest, the reason why we generally have only one person at the doors. Apparently they don't have doors in heaven that explored for some reason. Once that door was open, some schmuck decided to be funny to heat up my armor with me in it. Fortunately, Juan could see those in the room and distracted them with a spell that caused them no longer burn my flesh. Did I mention how great a guy Juan was? He's a swell fella. So, our new friend, Madame Angel, strode in and started slinging her sword again. As someone who is experienced on the receiving end, I'm glad she was hitting the demons. I believe that one she called a babu and a huge ape. Then the huge ape one, which is still distracted by Juan, was called the Bargura. She was able to take down the babu before I could really get a chance to do much besides fling a teeny fireball bolt at it. So then I followed her direction, flanked the still distracted grape ape, and waited for her to go to town on the evil gorilla. It seems like I was not the only one. Bean planned to hit it with a spell, Juan gave me some healing, and I stood ready to pummel the big guy, even though Shira said not to. She laid into it. Beans hit it with some mind magic, and I got a punch in. While I was distracting it, she finished hitting it, and it was no longer distracted by me. The big hairy beast laid into her hard, but she was able to get some more swings in on it and was able to take it down before it got to go again. This left us in a room with essence from two different demons, an angel who was out ready to fight more demons, 2 large dwarf statues, 4 large wooden boxes, and another door with runes on the wall and at the floor. End of session 23. MVP, Juan.
All right, thank you for that recap. So I have to bring in one of you from the background. I believe it is Dewdrop. And
yes.
I think the group
Please do drop in.
Yeah, I think the group got a long rest since Dewdrop played, so you should have your resources back.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Y'all certainly had a lot going on last session.
Yeah, because we last session ended on the 9th of fall, so there would have been a long rest in there. So let me grab you. Go ahead and long rest. So you would be in this room where the demons have just been taken down. And the angel seems ready to press on to fight more demonic creatures. You all... Oh, what's this thing? Is that a flaming sphere?
No, that's a minor image.
Oh,
That was the
minor
image he
illusion.
put in
Minor illusion, yeah.
to represent himself, since he was trying to do a minor illusion of himself. And you
That
said
lasts-
not of...
The statue.
That lasts 1
Yeah.
minute, right?
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, what do you all wish to do?
Collect essence and maybe explore these crates.
Yes.
Alright, so we can do the essence first. Do we have an Arcana or Alchemy person?
I am Archon.
I know
Alright.
And
Arcana.
I think Oxford also knows Archon.
Alright, so the first essence would be a Barl Gora essence, which is 40 Maho CR5. Just to remind you, like, what it is and how to spell it.
Thank you.
The second one would be a Babao essence, which would be 30 Maho CR4. So those two are collected in several minutes. And the crates look like they're nailed shut. How are you going to get them open? You don't see like an easy way to open them.
I'm pretty sure we have a crowbar.
What do they look like? They're sealed with nails.
Yeah,
What?
like they're just nailed shut.
Then I'm using my crowbar to open them up. Pop each crowbar, or pop each nail slowly and successfully, and
Alright.
taking the time not to get hurt doing it. And I'm going to do it on, starting with this one right here, the top right one.
Okay. So,
And I'm doing it slowly, cautiously, and ready to punch whatever pops out if there's a living creature. And if not, then I'll back off and let people play with the spoils.
what is your strength?
Crap. I mean,
Take 'em, Odio.
no. Yeah.
Is it 8? Is it 10? Is it 12?
9.
9. Alright, give me a strength check with advantage to attempt to get this crate open. So you are prying at this thing, but man, oh man, is it not wanting to open.
Because I'll get it open. It won't like me.
Toadleaf says, he flutters down to the ground and says, "Stand back. Let me do this.
Okay, I will.
I'm a big, strong man."
I was
And
there.
I'm
then,
gonna toss guidance on Toadleaf.
Alright,
Toadleaf, he gets big and buff and grows about 2 foot
Alright.
with the enlarge.
Toadleaf will cast Enlarge on himself to become medium-sized, which will get rid of the disadvantage. And
I think I get advantage, don't I?
Going from small to medium?
No, with enlarge reduce.
Let me see.
On strength checks. Strength saving throws.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, if you have the crowbar, it's advantage anyway. Are you just going to try to, like, rip it open with your hands?
Yeah, he's going to try to rip it open with his hands. Why not?
Alright. So you are trying to pull this crate open. Your newly found ripped strength.
Okay, and so strength.
With guidance.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a strength check with advantage. Alright, so you tear the top of the crate right off, making a big show of strength. Inside the crate, there is some hay and some other stuff, which I will put in chat, actually.
See, that's how you do that.
What?
It's pretty
Is that
easy.
50 health potions I see, Toadleaf?
That's more about 25, but that's just what I see.
I could use some.
What? 200 health potions.
No, there's 25 health potions in there.
The crate?
Yeah, that's what I see right
Brought
there.
some
Oh.
health potions, drug smugglers.
There
It
are
looks
not
like
25 health potions. However, there are 4 potions, which could be health potions, as well as some religious components. 115 Maho.
Great.
Uh,
I guess I'm gonna continue opening crates.
Right. You attempt to tear the second crate open.
Oh wow, awesome.
Yeah, so another crate is torn open. And in this one, you would find... I'm assuming... Oh, wait, you're doing this one over here?
Doesn't matter. I'm doing them all. I was just right here, so
Okay. So in that southeastern one, let's see what's in there. That one has... So there's some arcane components in this one. And there is... It looks like a collection of scrolls.
Yes.
If you look closer at them, they appear to be a recipe for
Ooh.
a magical item.
Ooh.
um, I let Beans know. These look like they might be for you. And I'm gonna keep opening crates.
Alright, so there's a recipe for a mantle of spell resistance.
That sounds awesome.
I failed.
Alright, who took the potions and the
I
components?
put the potions and components in the party treasury.
Alright, so they're all going in there. So you failed to rip open...
Here, let me re-roll with
Well,
something.
why don't we just let Osman try?
Oh yeah, sure.
Alright, so as you're
And
about to...
I'm gonna give a D4 guidance to Osman as well.
Alright, so you open the third crate, which I'll say is this one up here. Because I had that one ready. And in this crate, you would find... what looks like a chain shirt. Which is in pretty good condition, so you would assume it's magical, but obviously there's no way to know for certain.
Did you say a chain?
Chain shirt. Like armor.
Oh, a chain. Oh.
Yeah. Which I believe
This
is
looks
a
like
light armor, right?
Yeah.
it looks like it's pretty good condition.
That's all that's in here, just the shirt.
Okay. I guess we're opening the last one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Toadleaf attempts to rip open the final one.
You want to give me guidance?
Yeah, always.
Okay. There you go. 18 plus a D4. Let's. There you go.
So in this one, you would find several potions. Looks like more potions. And like also another recipe. I'm not sure if you have this one already. Be it.
Cool.
And is all this going in the party treasury, Matt?
Yeah, that's where I'm putting it. So we
Alright.
get time to sort everything out.
Sounds good.
Potion of Greater recipe.
If there's a potion of greater healing.
It's a recipe.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I see it. My bad.
So friends, should we continue on through this door?
Sounds good to me. Let's go.
I like that plan. Ashwin, do you need healing?
Time
Only
is
a little bit.
wasting.
I was just thinking of future. Yes, madam?
Cool.
Jesus, time is wasting. There's more evil to be called.
Yep.
Sword
And
burns.
glad we got more tools to deal with that evil. Okay. So I'm going to try to pick the lock of the... Or check the door if it needs lock picking.
So there's another seal on this door, which you assume will be
Mhm.
broken when the door is open.
Mm-hmm.
She says, I cannot pass this. Mortals, open this up, quickly.
Oh, you are
Or-
a demanding one for being under my control.
Knock it off,
Yeah.
Beans. I'm going to go inspect, see what I need to do to pop it open.
That
So-
sounded to get through the beans.
Indeed.
She says, my apologies if I seem impatient. I just worry that the longer these demons are allowed to live, the more danger they might pose, even if they aren't trapped.
You aren't
Yep.
wrong.
So if you examine this door closer, it does have a... Well, it's a normal-looking double door that pushes inward. Do you want to try to push it open? It
This
is
is going to
mo-
hurt.
So, does anyone speak Dwarven?
Yeah, Juan does.
So, on the door, carved into it in Dwarven, is the words... what would it be called?
Apologize. The translation is hard from Dwarven, guys.
No worries. Take your
It
time.
would
Let's
be
get it
called
right.
Energy room. Kind of translated from
I'd say it's the energy room, obviously, guys. Come on.
Oh, that sounds painful. So, I'm going to try opening the door. If you guys would back off, please. And, lady, please. Madam,
What
sword.
is a generator? Is that some sort of demon?
It's
But,
some sort of mass energy that could explode. Remember I was telling you about doors that explode? You guys...
He says, Care warriors, if you're too far back, you will be late to the fight.
Yep.
But
And if you're standing right here and the door explodes, you'll be late to the fight, too.
she says, fire poses less of a danger to... Wait,
I'm
is it
opening
fire?
it then, or trying to open it then.
Alright, so as you try to open it, the door appears to be locked.
Yeah, that's what I figured. And I niftily attack with my... Why is
what?
it not saying that I can do it? I'm trying to use my thieves tools, and I clicked on the thieves tools, and it's...
It should ask you what ability score you're going to use
Oh.
with them.
I kept looking
Alright.
for it.
So you are able to easily get this door open, even though it is a bit complicated. And you now believe the door should be unlocked.
Sorry, I screwed up my roll 20. I'm resetting. Yeah, I'll try to open it. What do you want me to do before I roll out of roll 20 and come back in?
What do you mean?
No. It looks like you got a 26.
Yeah, no, I got 26 to unlock the door.
Did you delete
I was
your
asking.
token?
Accidentally, yeah. I pushed Tinker's too much because I was looking at my character screen, the computer screen that had the character, not the
Alright, well, you should be
asking
back in.
which. Yep.
So you push the door open. Inside, you see a large room with several strange things in it.
Mm.
Let me see what you can actually see. So the first concerning thing is a
Warded. I can see a warded circle.
Yeah, it looks like, well, there's some sort of pillar in the center of the room with ruins around it, much like the other room. No one move right now, because something might happen, so please go back to your initial positions. But in the upper area of the room appears to be some sort of almost like horse-type creature. But it is seemingly suspended in some sort of magic, as it's all shimmery and is not moving. Does not look friendly.
Madam, that guy's yours once we enter.
She says an Armonite.
Okay.
Yes, I shall make short work of him. Warriors, with me. And she starts entering the room.
Does that mean we can come in now, DM?
Yes, you can move now.
Okay.
And as she gets to here, everybody freeze. Something happens. An energy beam from the pillar here fires off, striking her, and she would suddenly become shimmery. And at the same time, this creature starts to move.
So is she not moving like he was?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, great.
I need initiative rolls. The giant horses I have been freed. I require
Temporarily.
Food. You look tasty. And I guess he would look at Toadleaf, as Toadleaf is in front.
Not really a big fan of what the hell he just said.
That's how high is the ceiling? 15?
The ceiling in
20?
here is at 10 feet. It's not that
okay.
high.
No.
Most of this place, I think, is 10-foot ceilings. It doesn't have, like, large, lofty, open ceilings. Alright, so the first act, as this thing is freed, would be Beans. Beans, what do you want to do? The large horse demon is approaching your group. I guess you can't see it yet because you're back in the other room. But you definitely heard its voice, and it did speak in common.
And sounded like an arrogant ass.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to do?
He's coming in muted and hard.
I can't see. That's not the horse demon there.
Nope. Keep going north. Keep coming in one more step.
That's a table.
And you should be able to see it.
Cool. So I'm at 15 feet. Cool. 20. Oh, I see you.
Yeah.
You're right there.
After we deal with this schmuck, I have a question for you.
I am going to find out. Only one dude. Cool. Then I think I'll try cautious hideous laughter on.
Alright, so you walk in as he is moving towards you, and you cast a spell.
Am I close enough?
Tosh's hideous laughter.
I am not close to. So instead of that, I think I will just. Yeah. I'll throw a slow on it. Try to throw a slow.
Alright, so you, as you're about to cast, realize he is too far away and instead target him with a slow spell. Or at least attempt to. And the creature has to defend with wisdom.
It's not wisdom, is.
Alright, so the creature would resist. You would gain insight. Yep.
Silvery barbs.
Okay, so you would gain a couple of insights. First, he is resistant to magic, gaining advantage.
Oh, advantage.
And second, he has a +1 to his wisdom saves.
Cool.
You throw a second spell as your first one fails, attempting to weave fate. So he will re-roll his wisdom save. And that would fail. So he is indeed slowed.
Great.
So I would
In
assume
that
that's
case-
going to end your turn.
I'm going to scoot back 5 feet, and that is going to end my turn.
Alright, so you are concentrating as your spell and your turn ends.
Advantage for Osman.
Okay. Oswin.
Let's see. 1, 2,
Hope I'm not
3,
raging.
4, 5. And I stand ready to punch him when he comes to me, so I'm readying the action of hitting him. I'm like, come here, 6 legs. And that's my turn until he attacks.
Alright, Dewdrop.
Are you muted?
Drop.
Alright, gonna fly up 10 foot. Then I'm going to take movement right here.
Okay.
And let's see. Alright, I'm going to attack him with a guiding bolt level 1. And I'm going to twin. Oh, wait, no, I can't twin it. Wait a second. Maybe it'd be best. You know what? For now, I'm just going to do an Eldritch Blast, actually.
Okay.
Before you call that, gonna do. Let's see, favorite of RSL, and I'm gonna get 2d4 on that. See if that hits. 19.
Well, yeah, so the 14 would miss, so you are going to use your, what is it?
Favored by the gods, or favorite of the gods.
Okay. So yeah, you use that. You need to do a rest to gain back. And that would strike it.
Alright.
You actually can wait till I say if it hits or not.
Oh, I can wait? Okay.
You just have to do it before I tell you the damage.
Nice. Okay. Alright, here's the second attack for Eldritch Blast. 21.
Yeah, 21 would strike him again.
23. With this slow.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, his AC is just lower.
Oh, okay.
So you hit him for another 2.
Alright, and that's all for me.
So the Arm Knight goes. it is going to move down 15 feet.
Oh, he can cross the barrier. Oh, fuck.
Can. And he is going to whip a serrated tail at you. His tail seems to have reach. So 22.
Yeah.
So that is going to strike, doing 11 slashing. Luckily, he is too slow to use any other attacks. At the end of his turn, he will once again attempt to break the slow. A wisdom save.
Come on, fail.
He would succeed and no longer be slowed.
Unless somebody else has something. 1.
You got a 21. So that would end your concentration.
Yeah, I will silvery barbs.
It's too
with
late.
breaking this.
You would have had to have said it a while ago. So yeah, at this point, like, yeah, you have to say it right away if you're gonna do it. So yeah, it would be Juan's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna start with like an unsettling words.
Alright, so you
No.
affect him with unsettling words, which will lower his next save, I believe, yes.
And what I'm gonna say to him is going to be like, "Why are you attacking your friends? Like, what is going on? Why are you being so hostile?" As I cast Charm Person.
He yells something at you in a language you don't understand. Are you sure you want to do that?
Was he not a humanoid?
He's a big demon centaur.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's not a humanoid. Got it. Okay.
Generally, demons are not humanoids. No, demons are demons.
Good to know. Well, then I will try to use Phantasmal Force then.
Alright. So you target his psyche with an int save. What is the Phantasmal Force?
Just gonna go with my rusty old flaming chains coming up out of the ground,
Okay.
binding around him, but it's gonna be like I guess not flaming. We'll do like acid dripping off the chains.
Acidic chains. So he got an 18 on his saving throw. Again,
Minus
you would get
1d6.
insight that he has advantage on these, and he has a -1 to his int saves.
Did you do the minus 1d6 for unsettling?
Not yet. So go ahead and roll your d6. 3. So that goes down to
That
15.
and that meets it, so
Yeah, so that unfortunately would still make it. So he resists your spell, not letting your mental attack get through, and he is unaffected. Anything else?
Guess that's a no.
Alright, so Juan's turn.
oh yeah, that's a no. Yeah.
Juan backs up as his turn is ending. The centaur is currently concentrating on Toad Leaf, though. So that's it for Juan. New round, Beans.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna scoot up 10 feet. Thinking,
You don't need to have the concentration on you now.
Yeah, that was the point. Especially against things that are magic. And I think I am, for right now, just going to try to hit it with a, yeah, I'll go for Mind Sliver, even though it's got advantage. 1d4 can help, maybe.
Alright, so you attack him with a Mind Sliver.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that maybe Juan mentioned the weakness to intelligence attacks.
I just assume everybody's dumber than me.
That's fair. Well, he got a 16 with advantage, so he would make it. Advantage
You
is really
jerk.
paying off for him.
Oh man, isn't it? I'll look at this guy and say, what's going on, Frank?
She seems to be frozen in stasis.
So she can't even talk.
Now, she looked like he did a moment ago. Seems like when she came in, the energy is now keeping her locked down instead of him.
Use like a bonus action to do an Arcana check to see what sort of magic it is and where it's coming from.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
no,
maybe not.
Well, you saw the energy come off the pillar, but you're not sure what exactly it is or how it works.
Cool. Well, that's my turn.
Alright, Oswin. So the centaur, fully free of the slow, is now going at Toadleaf. So you rush over, trying to get his attention. Does anyone have exhaustion right now?
Not I.
I do not. No, but I do have advantage with this shot.
Okay. So you, you crit.
Nice.
I hope that hits.
Not the best crit, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's why I'm laughing.
2 ones. So 6 points of damage. But it would do, what it does do is taunt him, making him gain disadvantage against anyone but you. At least for now.
And then punch him again. Does 14 hit?
I'll give you a color. 14 would miss, unfortunately.
Okay.
As he steps back from the second punch.
How you doing? Hey, Dewdrop. Close the door when you leave. But feel free to come back in and peek.
Angry at you now.
Yep.
Alright, so anything else?
Nope. I'm getting ready to get hit on by an ugly fugly.
Alright, so Dewdrop, you realize this creature's tail is still a threat to you if you try to fall back. Because you're still within its threat range.
That's what I figured. I call down a lightning bolt at the creature.
You zap him with lightning energy.
Yeah.
Alright, so he will attempt to dodge. Alright.
That was a bad roll, too. 3 ones.
Would make it with a 19, and you gain insight that he has +4 to his dex saves. Also,
Holy. Okay.
he is only hit for 6 points of damage as he seems to resist lightning. He kind of says,
okay.
He says something in an odd language, laughing at you. He still looks like he's going to go for your ally Oswin.
I mean, we did the same thing. I'm there.
The thunder seemed to affect him normally, but the lightning did not.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, so you stay there, hoping it does not hit you. The Armanite is going to roar down at Oswin, unloading with a series of attacks.
You need a breath mint.
With its claws, as you sass him. Misses with the claw attack. So you
Yay.
dodge back. He then rears up, kicking with his hooves. 12 will miss with the hooves. And finally, he brings his serrated tail to bear against you. 18 would miss. As your armor takes the brunt of that, getting a slight dent in it from where the tail hit. He
I'm
roars.
giggling.
I don't think I'm able to see your rolls.
No,
I can't
I'm
see.
hiding my
Yeah, your rolls.
He's intentionally hiding.
Yeah, I'm no
Oh.
longer showing rolls. That's a conscious choice now.
Oswald laughing at him. Oh, that one tickled. Keep coming, guy.
So you sass him, further angering him. So he gets ready to attack again, but first, Juan. What are you gonna do?
Close the door and open the door.
Close the door and open the door.
I have an idea.
All right, I come here using 25 of my 30, and I
That would be an action if you close and open it. Because that would be 2 item interactions.
I would just be closing for me, I guess.
Okay.
Because I come through the open door. I am going to. I don't know if it would be like an action. Is try to discern what is holding her here and see if I can free her, like push her out of the way or something. Sure.
So that would be an Arcana check. That would be a bonus action. Trying to figure out what happened. DC would probably be 15, I'll say.
15 for what? What check?
For the Arcana check to know more about what's holding her there.
All right, I'm going to use inspiration.
Okay. So
Hey.
with a 19. And you have training in Arcana, yes?
I have Jack of all trades. That's it. Not actual Arcana.
So this looks like a banishment spell to you. Possibly casted by the pillar. But for every reason, it seems like the pillar can only hold one being at a time, as with a true, banishment cast. So it seemed to have let go of the other thing and grabbed her for whatever reason. What else would you know? So you don't have
Can I
training.
try to move her?
No, you generally banishment will cause someone to completely disappear, like wink out. But whatever is affecting her seems like banishment. But like you would, if you try to touch her, you would just go right through her.
She's somewhat phased out, is what he said about the demon before.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. Must have missed
You
that.
think that maybe... Actually, before I say that, let me check something. You think that a Dispel Magic might free her? But it would be against a higher than 3rd level spell. Otherwise, she might just be stuck for a while, like the demon.
Relay that to the party. And would that be like my action then, since I did all that?
That was your bonus action and your item interaction to close the door. So you still have
okay. So as my main action, I am going to vicious mockery this dude. Let's see. God, I want to leave the door open still. Sorry, I'll close it soon.
Alright, so a wisdom save. It would roll an 18, so it would make it. Again,
passed.
you believe
Yep.
it has a +1 to its wisdom. Not all that wise, just rolled well.
All right, and then I will come on the other side of this and then close the door.
Alright, new round, Beans.
I will look at Juan Say, I need that open.
Sorry, Beans, they told me.
I'll scoot 10 feet. Use an item interaction to unlock it.
Okay.
And I am going to try to use chill touch on that demon.
Alright, so you blast him with a chill touch.
Try
No.
to.
15 is going to miss on that shot. Just
Cool.
hits
So
his
that
armor, but doesn't do anything.
was 10 feet. Those movements. I'll move my 25 feet into there and say to Toby, do you think you can free our friend? And that'll be my turn.
Alright, Oswin.
Step 1, unmute. Step 2, punch.
Couple more lightning, another crit.
Step 2 worked pretty damn well.
So he is struck for 12 points of thunder damage. Which will once
And I
again
missed my
taunt
second.
him onto you.
And I missed my second, and that's my turn.
Alright, so he's once again angered at you. Dewdrop.
Toadleaf rolls up he pushes up his sleeves and says, "Have no fear, Toadleaf is here." And then this tries to dispel the magic on the angel.
So I need a caster check.
What's that?
DC is,
What specific
so
roll?
Charisma. You need to roll charisma. DC is 15.
Okay.
So not save, just a charisma roll.
Yeah, charisma roll. Let's see.
Just an ability check.
All right.
Oh.
Wait, hold up. Let me see here. Wellspring, conjure, success from failure. It's an ability check or no?
Ability check, yes.
Okay, magical guidance. I'm gonna re-roll it.
Alright, so you spend a sorcery point, and you
Yes.
would indeed succeed. So she becomes unbanished.
I think that's all I can do. Yeah, that's an action. Okay, end my turn.
Alright, so she would enter the initiative. The Armonite is going to point at Juan, or Oswald, as lightning starts arcing around his fingers. And he will fire a lightning bolt at Oswald.
Oh my god.
Beans. I need some dex saves from Oswin and Beans. DC is 15.
Yeah, I should have used my inspiration, but I didn't. Oh well, it's gonna hurt.
Alright, so Beans would dodge. So Oswin,
Can I silvery barbs his save?
No, you can only silvery barbs the enemy saves. Not your
Okay.
allies. So Oswin, you would take 21 lightning, and Beans, you would take 10 lightning.
Is this an attack?
No, this is a spell. Well, spell-like effect. So yeah, the lightning bolt just zaps. It zaps Oswin straight on, hitting him very hard. And luckily, you jump to the side, dodging most of it. So that would be it for the creature. Juan.
Oh joy. Hey. Just gonna make fun of this dude some more.
Your face. Alright, so he is
Vicious mockery will work.
gonna
Not working.
try to resist with wisdom again. With advantage 15. I believe just
That
makes it.
meets it.
So
Oh
he
man. Okay.
is resistant to your psychic damage.
I'm gonna close the door. No, I'm gonna leave it open. I'll leave it open.
Alright, into the new round, we have Beans. Looks like the Fire Main Angel is getting ready to assault.
Awesome. Bet. Well, I'm gonna do my thing. Do the 25 feet over here. And it's good at saves. I guess I'll throw a magic missile. It's not even hurt yet, is it?
Oh yeah, it is winded. It's not at wounded yet though.
Yeah. Do that. In that case, I think I'll throw a flaming sphere that attacks psychic. Again.
So you're using what on Flaming Sphere?
I'm gonna use the scribe's ability to change damage type, make it psychic damage rather than.
Go ahead and link that.
Yeah. Yeah, here it is. It's like the third paragraph, fourth paragraph. When you cast a wizard spell with this spell slot, you can replace the damage type with another that appears in the spell book.
So do you have a second level psychic spell?
Yes. I have Phantasmic Force.
Okay. So he is going to attempt to dodge as your spear comes hurtling at him. So dex save. He rolls a 24.
Which makes it.
Again, +4 for his dex. So he would take 1 point of psychic.
Cool.
And yeah, anything else? That was your action?
Yeah. So I think that's about all I can do, right?
Alright, so your turn is ending as you concentrate on the spell.
Yep.
The Fire Main Angel is going to fly over. Yell, no worries, warrior. I shall save thee. She is going to bring her sword to bear, doing 2 longsword swipes. First one is going to strike, dealing 16 slashing and 16 radiant, so 32 damage to the creature, putting him to very wounded. Fell strike. Second attack will miss him. He yells something at her in Abyssal, and she yells something back in Celestial as they are now engaged in battle.
Aww.
So that is
Well,
it.
they're getting married.
That is it for her. Oswin. Alright, so Oswin takes another punch with his Thunder Gauntlets, tempting fate a little. Striking again for 12. which will have him once again focus on you.
And you're muted if you didn't know.
Oh, I'm not muted. I'm not talking. I'm just going
Oh,
punch, punch.
And actually, the second attack would take it down.
Woohoo! I
He
helped.
is banished from this world, leaving behind only the essence. The angel will flourish her sword and say, "Another monster sent back to the abyss."
Well, we got another room up there, and I point up in this general direction that has a warded door on it, and then there's the big boy we talked about last time that we said nope, which is the Baylor. And anybody got a... I think I'm going to need a potion of healing.
Says, "Yes, warrior, you seem injured. Perhaps you should treat your wounds."
if you are injured, come over here towards me, and I will heal you.
Okay, I walk through his dust, and
so the angel would kind of poke at this odd pedestal with a force wall around it and says, "What sort of odd magic is this?" Inside the force wall, you would see some kind of shadowy crystal pulsing on the pedestal.
So as I'm about to heal them, I immediately get drawn to it, and Toadleaf goes to his bag and says, "Hey, look, I have one of these right here."
She says,
and
"What
pulls
is
out his crystal.
Do you know?
Okay, I'm gonna go sit at the chair.
I'm not really sure what it's called, but it's a little bit evil. I'm trying to purify the one I have.
She says, "Evil? Why do you have something on you that's evil?" She gives you kind of a...
Because I'm trying to purify it. I cannot let it fall into the wrong hands. Could be very dangerous.
Give me a persuasion. She says, "If this item is evil, would it not be better to just destroy it?" She brings her sword up.
I got a 23 there.
Let me duck behind this table before you do that, because when the explosion hits, I don't want to be in the area, madam.
She says, "Would it explode?"
I bet it would.
Magic is a mystery to me sometimes. I don't know exactly how any of these things work. So,
that's why we got the little one right there.
Why would one of these dark crystals that is evil be on this pedestal protected by magic? I don't understand this place.
I'm not really sure. It could be... Maybe it is powering this place? After all, what did you say this room was called, Oswin? Or Juan?
Oh, this is the energy room.
How strange. So this place is powered by evil.
Well, that would seem to be the answer, yes.
Good and evil is very subjective.
She says it absolutely is not.
So it's not just the evil, but also what the evil has been contracted to do. So it could be evil, but striking it without making sure that it's a safe thing to strike could cause reactions worse than that pillar freezing you in place.
Oswin, give me a persuasion at advantage.
I tell her, Chaur, you just do you. Don't let these guys tell you what you can do.
She says, "Well, I do not wish to bring danger upon this group of warriors. So, if this would pose a threat to you by me destroying it, I assume or think it would be better to wait."
Toadleaf would say to Beans as to what he said. He says, "Evil is evil, Beans. There is no justification in preserving something that is evil.
She says, "Yes, this fairy speaks true, and
Agree.
it is dangerous to let yourself be your judgment be clouded by claims of shades of gray. There is goodness and there is evil." She says, "Obviously, especially demons are evil."
I thought he was a really ugly horse.
I suppose there are things within your world that are not strictly good and evil, but I will tell you that demons are. And it sounds like this crystal might be evil, though. The fairy has not explained why.
I'm not really sure. I just had the feeling when I got close to this one right here. And he holds it up again.
She says, "Well, what's our next move, warriors?"
I think we try to collect essence,
I'm gonna
the
search.
essence of this guy.
Alright,
Um,
so I'll go around. So who's collecting the essence?
It's Arcana, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Beans can collect it.
Alright, so you would get 50 Maho of Armonite essence, CR7. Now, who was searching the desk?
Yeah, I'm searching the desk, yeah.
So the desk seems to have a lot of old papers on it, some of which are written in Dwarven. But you would find some papers that seem to be written in Common and seem to have a different handwriting style to them. So give me an investigation to see what sense you can make of all these papers. Unless there's a
Investigation,
skill you
huh?
try to use.
No, I'll try investigation. I have no idea what the hell this is.
So you're like holding them upside down. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
It talks about a lot of things you're not familiar with. And you don't speak Dwarven, so I don't think, at least for the a lot of the Dwarven writings, you wouldn't be able to make much sense of. The stuff that's written in Common, it has a lot of dates and numbers. It looks like Maho readings for something, but you don't fully understand what
See,
it means.
this is perfect because Toadleaf can barely speak Common, so
He's just
yeah.
looking at all these papers, confused.
There is words on this, and I hand it to Beans.
Coming over to translate the
So at this
Dwarvish.
point, yeah, I'll say Beans kind of finished what he was doing. And if you look at the papers in Dwarvish, I'll say you look at those first. Give me an investigation.
Oh, 20.
So, Beans, can you read Dwarvish?
If I need to, I can.
Well, I'll assume that Juan was doing it for
Yeah.
now. So the Dwarvish
Yeah.
stuff, like I said, was written by someone else. It appears to have a lot of dates, and it seems like to be sort of a log of different comings and goings into the Alcavian Labs, which you assume is the name of this place. It looks like there was a lot of deliveries of components here, and some markings of things that the laboratory was working on, like several magical items, potion crafting. It also has some locations that look like they might be locations within the laboratory. Give me another investigation check.
Oh, well.
Alright, so you're not exactly sure where these locations are, but I mean, this place couldn't be too big. It looks like it just marks where some of the stuff in this place are. Or is. Where some of the stuff
Yeah, I'm going to
is.
show it to Beans and try to have Beans explain it to me.
So Beans was looking at the other paperwork. So I'll do that
Oh,
for him first. The common
cool.
stuff, I assumed. Right? Because you didn't
Cool.
have comprehend languages. Are you just casting the spell as an action, spending a first level spell?
I was going to use my one free. Let me get real quick. The free Awakens spellbook.
Didn't you use that on the hut today?
No, I don't have Tiny Hut. I haven't used it today.
Oh.
I used it yesterday.
Alright. So...
Wait, did you use it in the alchemy lab to... That's what I was thinking. You used it then.
I
2 sessions ago, not last... Oh, no, last session, actually. Would have been
last session I ritually cast comprehend languages.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We took about, the 10 minutes or... No, an hour to do it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm wrong.
Yeah, but I haven't used my Awakened spellbook yet today. Because it's still like 10 in the morning, ain't it?
What time is it?
10:30?
It is 10:10 in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the hell's happening?
But, yeah.
Trying to look at something, but it's not
Oh.
loading.
What's happening is Oswin's just laying there on the
Let's
floor,
just try to
relaxing, staring up at the
refresh.
ceiling.
Oh, here, I almost forgot to heal you. I'm gonna do Cure Wounds level 2. I'm gonna twin it to both of us.
Alright.
Let's see.
So you spend a sorcery point.
Yep.
Or 2 sorcery points. Forget. Is it based on the level?
Yeah, based on level, so it's 2.
Right, so you spend
All right.
2 sorcery points, and you each are healed for 14.
Thank you. Oh, hey, that's what I should do while I'm laying here. And then I'm going to do... Where is it?
Okay. Were you looking at the common first?
I was looking at the Dorvish stuff that Juan was reading off.
Okay. So then you aren't looking at the common first. So your 20 was to look at... What was the first 20 you rolled for?
The Dorvish stuff.
Right, and what was the second
Juan,
24 you rolled for?
you asked to roll another investigation to
I
interpret the map.
asked him to, I think.
Oh, my
'Cause
bad.
I was
Then.
doing his scene. Okay,
Cool.
so we did too much rolling. I'll go back to you. So with a 20, I guess you're looking at other things. You would
Cool.
indeed concur with Juan about his discoveries. And if you're looking at the stuff that he didn't understand, you think there's some sort of Well, he is saying that it is the location of something, like coordinates, but you think it's a code of some kind. Though it's
Cool.
just a assembly of numbers. You're not sure what this code would even be used for. And let me put this in your quest log, because this might come into play.
Cool.
Are you still super wounded, Oswin?
Sorry, I was distracted. I will change that. Thank you.
Alright, so you have the code in your quest log, though you're not sure what
Cool.
it means. Now, there's also some stuff written in common. As I said, it looks like it was written by someone else. And just to kind of talk first a little bit more about the Dwarven writings, like I said, it's probably just a collection of like journals and kind of logs of things that were happening at the labs, which wouldn't mean most of it wouldn't mean too much to you. There is
Yeah.
sort of an inventory of things, and if you look at it, it seems to match some of the stuff you've found already, like in those crates,
Cool.
as well as some of the stuff you found in the alchemy lab. You would notice, 'cause you rolled pretty high in your investigation. Wait, hold on. You would notice that there is an item from the lab, the alchemy lab that you came from, that you see on the list here, but you don't think you found.
Alright.
So you
I
found,
assume. Yeah.
let's see, 3 potions, some scrolls, and well, it doesn't have the demon essence, but you assume that was brought in by
Yeah.
someone else. It would also have the recipes. But as I
Cool.
said, it seems like there is another item on there.
And we don't know what the name of that item is.
You do. I'm just checking something. Sorry, give me a moment. So just looking something up real quick.
Sorry if I seem kind of out of it. I've been dealing with splitting tooth pain all day.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah,
Dude,
Sorry.
I was just about to say, tooth pain is like the worst.
so that's why I'm pretty much out of it.
Just keep
I hope
taking
it doesn't
painkillers.
become
I mean,
obsessed.
did you go to the dentist?
Not yet. Maybe next week.
Dude, I'm just saying, tooth pain seems like it's so obsessive for how bad it is.
Yeah.
Is your face swelling at all?
No.
Okay, good. Then that's a better chance that it's not obsessed. Because I had an obsessed tooth that did that. So, yeah.
Doesn't sound fun.
No, and the meds, the radio. Sorry, I'll shut up.
Well, so it's describing some sort of stone that says basically is marked as hidden and meant for emergencies, and it would say only a select number of rune masters can access this, but keep it as a backup in case there's trouble and more extra defenses are needed. And it's marked as a stone of earth elemental summoning.
Ooh.
Everything else is, like I said, in that room you had found, but you don't think you found the stone. So that's it for the dwarven stuff, and I will make a note of that in your thing as well.
Cool.
You pass that along, or
Absolutely.
Totally would say, maybe we should go back and find it. It could probably come in handy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should also spend some time looking around here. There might be other things in here. I see some desks.
Well, there's still the writing in common,
Yeah.
which, if you look at that, go ahead and give me another investigation check.
I'm gonna try. Toadleaf's gonna try his hardest.
Please. Nice.
Okay, so
Good job, Toby.
yeah, Juan wasn't sure what this meant. Or wait, I think Toadleaf examined this already. Isn't that
Oh,
what he
did I?
rolled the
Oh.
1 for?
Oh.
Because that's the only thing he could understand on the desk.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it was Juan who also looked at it and didn't know what it meant. But Beans, with your 18, you think that someone was trying to use demons to create soul stones. It looks like there are a bunch of demon names, and next to them are letter ratings, almost like grades, about how powerful the energies from that demon were in attempting to create a soul stone, though all of them are marked as failed. There's only one creature left, a Baylor, which has no rating, just question mark, and does not say failed or passed. Almost like someone was about
Does it
to...
have a name?
Hmm?
Does it have a name?
No,
What
no
a
one. There's no names on this piece of paper.
Oh.
But
Okay,
you think
my
whoever
bad.
this was may have been planning to try to create a soul stone using the Baylor that's trapped in that other room, but never was able to either, for whatever reason, didn't do the experiment, or yeah, you're not sure. It doesn't look like there's any marking for the Baylor.
Demon summoners. Ugh, fucking disgusting.
Beans, can you make it into a stone for us?
I don't know if I can right now.
The angel says
Because I don't care for that Baylor either. Might as well make use of him.
the Baylor should be banished. Should not be... Magic should not be used to try to do something with it. What if it escapes? This is dangerous.
Yep.
Then
What if we make you a really cool weapon with it?
No. What if we
demon
study
soul?
it and
Such weapon would be tainted and chaotic. I have no wish for a demonic weapon.
But if you know your enemy, that's the way to study it, but not actually make it a weapon. So when they're doing that, Oswin's actually inspecting to see if we can separate the items on the pillar over here. I will wait for that discussion until you're done with that one.
Alright, so that's pretty much everything on the desk. Like I said, just sort of, it looks like this may have been kind of an office area for maybe the higher-ups within this place, though it's kind of empty. You're wondering if there were more things in here at one point. Other than the desk and the strange pedestal with a shadow crystal on it that seems to be protected, there are several paintings and tapestries on the wall that look like they could be heavy but could be valuable.
I wonder what would happen if I put one shadow crystal next to another shadow crystal. Gonna try that.
Um,
In the meantime, can I say, yeah, these look pretty good as I start grabbing tapestries and art objects and stuff, put them in my bag.
The bag of holding? Oh, these won't fit in the bag of holding. They're too big.
Oh, damn.
I say we should send our guys to come get these. I want to make my place look nice, Beans. You know what I mean. Ladies love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have a place?
You don't?
No, I normally sleep in trees.
to be fair, we do have a place. It's that other down there that has the libraries that we need to go through still.
So yeah, totally. That explains a lot. Yeah, you smell like pine sometimes, totally. It makes me want some gin.
But I smell like brownies. I don't smell like the trees. I smell like the brownies.
These are the paintings.
Brown leaves.
Brownies. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Whoever wants to carry those.
Well, we can take them up to the
Oh,
front area and then have them stand by to lift up later.
oh, that's smart. Yeah, we'll take them to the. Tell all our guys to come to just the beginning area and pick that stuff out.
Hang on.
Sorry, guys. I'm just having a really hard time identifying this last art object here.
No worries.
Just I feel like I've seen it before.
That is a fresco. It is a very expensive painting.
Beans, I thought frescoes were those really refreshing drinks.
No, you're thinking of an al fresco.
Isn't that the guy that we met back at town?
I thought that was a famous mobster.
Alright, so those are the tapestries. Value, weight, and yeah, what they are.
That was good humor. We did good humor.
Oh yeah, I agree. I was
Top.
muting so I could laugh. So is there a way to safely remove this dark crystal thingy from the pillar?
Yeah, so I hold
And,
the other one.
I will
Up
say
next.
real quick, Toadleaf, you recognize the Winter Court tapestry as a Feywild thing. It is a tapestry of the Winter Court, one of the places in the Feywild.
Oh my
Held by one of the
gosh.
lords.
That place is super cold, and there's a lot of angry pale elves. They're very mean. Very, very mean.
Do they play sports there?
Well, pale ales are very nasty tasting anyways, so... anybody else joining me in checking out that last room up to the east of the aquarium room?
Can I check all the walls first? Do you want to check them with me? I never can trust them. It's where always the good stuff is.
Oh, did someone take these art objects?
We're gonna carry them to the beginning area and have our
So
guys pick
you're
them up.
putting them in your camp?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
So one thing I was trying to do, Lou, is I'm trying to hold up, whenever you get a chance, I'm trying to hold up the crystal next to the other crystal and see if anything happens.
So the force wall around the pedestal will keep you from putting the crystals near each other.
Okay. All right.
Some sort of shielding, blocking access to the crystal inside that's on the pedestal.
I wonder if I could probably dispel this if I needed to.
I bet you could.
Can I try to
I
put a
would-
mage hand through the barrier?
Good try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Alright, So, for whatever reason, when you try to cast Mage Hand, it will not appear on the other side of the barrier.
Yep.
What if I cast it on this side and then try to move it through it?
The force wall would repel it. Just knocks it back.
I don't think I could dispel a force wall. Nope.
Sorry, Beans. Tried it.
The angel says,
Cool.
why do we wait? We should move on.
Well, it sounds like you're a little bit impatient. You have to have patience.
She says,
Since we not talk to a
quiet,
beautiful angel
fairy.
like that,
The
totally.
Baylor is a danger to all of us. We have to figure out a way to deal with him.
And I will help you kill him.
Oswin suggested we go to the other room and continue getting rid of all these demons in this area, right? Oswin?
I think Osmond's gone.
Cool. Well, are you two ready to do that, or do we want to sit here and identify a bunch? It seems our angel friend is a little bit impatient.
I'd be down to go.
Moving forward. Cool. Then let's do that.
Can we check the walls first, real quick?
Oh,
yeah, but
that's a great
in this
idea.
room, can I check? Because you said there's some kind of stone that has like some
I
element.
think that's in the lab room to the west.
Oh,
But yeah, I
oh.
will give guidance to Juan to search around this room that we're currently in.
All right. So this room, like the
The one that Juan and I are in.
right, you spend some time looking around, but you would not find anything of note. Other than
I'd
the things
expect
you've
that
seen
with
already.
11.
You think these statues are probably decorations? You don't think there's much you can do with them, and everything else. I believe you found. You already kind of know what these pillars do, as someone, I believe Beans mentioned. They seem to channel energy throughout this place. And it seems like one of them had some sort of defense where it was banishing these outsiders, but obviously there are no outsiders.
Dewdrop,
It was dispelled. Yeah.
down there is the Baylor. I wouldn't go too much into that room because it's going to make bullshit promises that it can't keep.
I'm not too worried about him. Just want to get a little sneak peek. So I open the door, crack it a little bit.
All right. A large demon sits within a what seems like some kind of a runic circle. It would look to you and say, "Faye, come here now." You would hear in your mind.
I think I'm quite fine where I'm at.
It says, "I am a Baylor, one of the strongest demons from the plains of the abyss. I can grant you whatever chaotic wishes you ask me for. If you would just come here and release me."
I am one of the strongest fairies of the forest of Arsail. I will not be tempted by some demon, and walks away.
Don't forget to close the door, Toadleaf. Leave him
Let
in the
him
dark.
watch. Let him watch.
Juan, you would hear in your mind, "Shapeshifter, I'm not going to ask again. If you do not release me and I leave this place, I will tear you apart." This is your one chance to get on my good side.
I just go, fuck no.
Close the door. All right.
Close the door and just be like, man, that fucking dude's an asshole.
What? What did he say to you? Did he say anything special?
He said, free me or I'll chase you down until I die. Good luck in there, asshole.
He was trying
fucking rot away
to grant
dark
me wishes. I don't need any wishes granted.
Alright, so unfortunately, if you come in this room, the door still seems to be sealed by some sort of force field. You don't see a way through yet.
Is this a sort of force field that a dispel magic could work on?
I think someone made an Arcana check last time, and force walls can only be dispelled by disintegrate.
Disintegrate. What the hell are we missing?
Yeah. Angel,
A
do you have a way
disintegrate.
through this?
She walks over it and just starts slashing it with her sword. It's like fire bursts from the blade. She says, magic. It does not seem like my sword even affects this. Well, if I was one of my sisters, perhaps I could try to teleport, but I possess no such ability.
Juan, maybe you could talk Demi into dropping this.
You think so?
I don't know what else we can do.
Maybe that demon knows.
The demon trades in lies and deceptions. We would do best to ignore it, Shira says. Though there might be something in the room where it resides worth looking into.
Alright.
Perhaps. Gonna go take a look. Not afraid of that big meaning.
Well, maybe you should be.
I don't want to go. Fucking hate that dude.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go take a look in a book, reading Rainbow.
Alright, so you go in, and once again the Baylor would eye you and say,
Ooh, I do see something.
I can find you, Faye, and I will. Do not ignore me.
And what will you do to me once you find me?
Says I will rip you to pieces. Like I've done to countless other enemies that underestimated me. Do not listen to his.
Then I will await.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, then I will await that day. But until then,
So you're speaking out
you
loud,
will
I
not
assume.
tempt me. Yeah.
Right.
He says you won't tempt him, basically.
So as you go to the south here, there is a pillar or a pedestal with an obsidian top to it. And I don't know if the group found anything like this before, but there is a handprint on it.
Oh, that just like the door. Stick your hand on it, Toby.
Well, if you say so. Alright, go ahead.
Alright, so if you fly up and put your hand on the obsidian pedestal, you would feel odd for a moment. And check something. Yeah, so a moment later, it seems like everything around you gets blurry and like reality just kind of melts away. And you are suddenly suspended in a starry area, almost like you're floating in space. A glowing ball of energy appears and says, welcome to the Hollow, Toadleaf. How can I assist you? within this space.
How do you know my name? Did I tell you my name?
You were identified when you entered this area.
We need help getting through a door over there to kill the rest of the demons and end the lockdown. Do you think you could be able to help us?
So it pauses momentarily and would say, the doors are off limits to any but the Rune Masters, as long as the attack from the demonic forces is in effect. None of the doors may be opened without the correct permissions, and unfortunately, you do not have permissions to down or to deactivate any of the security. So,
What if I say pretty please?
this is not a known password override. My apologies.
But I forgot what the password was that the Rune Masters told me.
If you need assistance, you should speak with one of the Rune Masters, either in the labs themselves or within their tower.
But the tower is so far away.
If you wish, I can send a message to the Rune Master Tower asking them for assistance.
Do that.
Alright, your message has been sent. Hopefully the Rune Masters will be able to reply soon.
Wait a second. When was your last reply?
She says, I don't understand the question.
When was the last time they talked back?
As the last magical message from the Rune Master Tower was 1,300 years ago.
Oh my gosh. I don't think they're going to talk back.
She says, I do not understand the question.
They are dead.
The current status of the Rune Master Towers can only be confirmed by a Rune Master or someone with the appropriate permissions. My apologies.
I don't think I'm getting anywhere. How do I get out of here?
You can leave at any time by willing it.
Okay, and then I leave.
So Toad Leaf would appear back outside. Well, he would be standing there with his eyes glazed over, but suddenly he would be aware again.
Beans, come over here.
Okay.
Don't trip and fall in the circle. That could be bad. All right. So I tell Beans everything that just happened, and I say, Beans, maybe we could both go in there and maybe play a trick to get into the other door.
We can try.
Do you have any way of disguising yourself as a Rune the Master?
Oh, I don't think so. Honestly, and Juan, do either of you have any ideas on how to get through that door?
Yeah, but not a good idea.
Get through what
The-
door?
Door to the east of the aquarium
Eastern
room.
door. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I might have an idea.
What is it?
Let me go talk to him and just find out.
Cool. Sounds great. Maybe you should be talking instead of me.
Pretend to be a Rune the Master.
Okay. I'm gonna take an action and shapeshift myself into what I think a Rune Master looks like. Should be like an old man.
Yeah.
I guess give me a history check.
While that's happening, Oswald's going to sit down and try to rebuild Guido because he can't figure out what else to do.
So you look like an old dwarf. Seems like what a Rune Master might look like.
I put my
Lance, I'm
hand on
back.
the pedestal.
Alright, so as you touch the pedestal,
Can we both do it at the same time, or no?
well, there's only one handprint. How would you do that?
Ah, okay. I don't know.
So I guess
Just come in after.
if you try to touch it after he touches it, like his hand would already be on there.
Okay.
Yeah, so you would see his eyes glaze over, and same thing, except now, you would be kind of floating in space one, and a demi would appear and say, "Greetings, unknown user. Did you give your name to her before?"
No.
Okay, so greetings, unknown user. Welcome to the Hollow. May I ask for your identity?
Yes, I am Rune Master Kikar.
Um, are you claiming to be part of the Rune Master Tower?
Yes. I apologize if I forgot my proper identification. It has been chaos and got lost.
It says, identity accepted keycar. Rune Master cannot be validated. You must go to the tower to get access granted as a Rune Master.
What access can you give me here for the time being?
Your current access level is a guest within the Hollow. I can give you access to basic information as well as certain teleportation privileges.
How can you raise my access since I'm a Rune Master just for the time being until we get to the tower?
So unfortunately, only a Rune Master at the tower can change your access level within the Hollow.
I am sorry, my master is dead. Demi, we need you to do it right now. It's a dire situation. We're under attack.
I'm very sorry to hear that your master has expired and that you are currently under attack. Unfortunately, I cannot currently change your access.
Damn it, Demi!
She says, but I can answer any
I
questions
kicked the
you
Rune Master's
might
ass
have.
you prone you. How do we take down the force wall so we can get in?
Says the force wall is part of the security measures because of the current demonic invasion of the labs. It can only be lowered by a Rune Master or if all demonic presence is no longer detected.
Okay, there's no more demonic presence.
She says there is still demonic presence detected within the labs.
Are you talking about Baylor?
She says, I don't recognize this Baylor.
You talking about the dude in the circle?
She says, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
How do we get rid of the last demon? Can you like teleport him out of here or something?
Give me a Arcana check.
Oh.
So, yeah, you're guessing that the Baylor is probably at least one of the demons still here. But you're not, it doesn't seem like you have permissions to do much right now. You're not sure exactly how to get more permissions just by looking around in here. It doesn't seem like this demi is of much use to you at your current permissions level.
Demi,
Maybe
can
some
you
kind of
teleport something for me?
She says currently the teleportation currently the teleportation circle within this area is being blocked by a creature that is being held within. No teleportations can be done until the creature is either removed or teleported away.
How would we teleport it away?
She says, "You would not have the proper permissions to do this. My apologies."
Okay, thanks, Demi. And how do I get out of here?
You can simply will yourself to leave.
All right, so I will myself pop back out, share it with the party.
Okay, so you kind of share with them what you experienced.
Yeah. And tell anybody else if they want guest access to go put their hand on the portal and jump in.
I wonder if maybe we could force ourselves to have a higher access. But I don't know how to go about that.
It's a very
Sounds like it
strange
may be
magic to you.
another time, Toadleaf. I fear I can do nothing more.
Hmm. Oh.
To play a prank on Toadleaf, I'm going to shut the door behind me and leave him here with the Baylor.
He's not scared. He's made it
You
very
won't
clear
lock
he's not
him.
scared. I'm just gonna lock him in the fucking room with the...
There's maybe we. Well, Oswin, what do you think? We haven't heard from you in a while.
Think about what I'm working on,
What
Guido, so I haven't paid attention.
what we should be doing in this situation? It seems we have a teleportation circle, which I think
Nice.
we should absolutely copy down. There's a Baylor inside of it. We kind of get the impression that whoever was working here before, one of the rune masters, was using demons to harvest essence and other goods to try to charge up that arcane crystal or the shadow crystal. And we still
Oh,
have the labs to the east that we are unable to gain access to at this point.
Um,
We need Disintegrate or we got to get rid of Baylor.
or both, or
I'm gonna put my hand back on the pedestal.
Alright, you would once again be within the starry area.
I'm gonna.
Before we
Uh,
do this real quick,
oh,
could we hear what Osman was trying to say?
actually, I was just gonna say I'm gonna go back up to the east room there and try investigating all the walls slowly but surely to see if there's a trigger or trap, so he can do what
Cool.
he's doing, and then you can come back to
Great.
me.
Great.
Alright, so Toad Leaf. Yeah, what are you gonna do inside this place?
okay, yeah. I just I want to reach out through like the weave and maybe try to figure out how to manipulate the environment, or potentially maybe somehow give myself higher permissions, or figure out a way.
How would you do that?
Uh, that's a good question. Is there any
With
access
Arcana.
point? Yeah, that's true. But like, is there any other access points on the inside, or is this just like?
Just seems to be like an open space with a like starry night all around you.
Could I maybe look at my Arcana lore books, since I have some? See if there's anything in there about anything like this.
Where did you get those books?
I got those books in in the library of the one place we were down in for a good while. I can't think of the name of it.
Well, you don't seem to have your books while you're in here. You just you're
Oh,
basically it's just you.
oh, great.
It'd be like you with your clothes and armor and like maybe Demi.
Hmm. Okay. Well, maybe. All right. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, I guess I'll go up to Demi, and I'm going to, let me see if I can use this. So you can create one of the following. Okay. All right. In this space, I'm going to go to Demi and say, there is no time to waste. And I say, or I use thaumaturgy and make the space and the area shake with tremors around us, and say,
your
and
magic
say, I
does
need
not seem to
access.
work here. As you try to cast a spell, nothing happens.
Damn
And she would say, the hollow does not allow for magical weaving unless one is properly permissioned.
Interesting. So no magic at all.
Well, it doesn't seem like anything happened when you cast it.
I try to cast a light spell and see if that does anything.
So strangely enough, a light would appear.
And that is... let's see. How can I turn this?
So while you're thinking about it, I'm going to change the camera for a moment.
Yeah, do that. I'm trying to figure something out.
So Oswin, you've come up to this north room here. What are you doing?
Basically, I'm searching. I'm taking all the time that they're spending on investigating down there. I'm taking to investigate the walls, the flooring, the statues, everything to see if there's maybe a hidden lever or secret panel or anything like that that would possibly dismantle that or set off something else that would give us more opportunities to access those areas.
All right, so you are looking around with your passive perception. Well, actually, give me an active perception roll.
Yeah, because I am being active.
Is guidance work on this?
Yeah, you can do guidance.
Yeah.
So D4.
Yep.
15. So you would notice there's an area to the south over here that has a bunch of scratch marks on the floor, almost as if the wall is supposed to move.
Hey, Beans. You available? And then I'm going to check out that wall more.
Give me an investigation. Alright, so you're looking around, but it doesn't seem like there's a way this wall opens. At least not from
Hey,
out
Beans.
here.
You're smarter than me, Juan. You're more cunning than I am. This wall looks like it's supposed to slide. Look at the scratches. Maybe one of you can do a better job of inspecting that out right here.
Alright, so unfortunately, Beans, you come to the same conclusion. This does look like it's supposed to move, but you don't see any way to move it, at least not from here. It might be movable from elsewhere.
So while they're doing that, I'm going to run back to the other room that had the non-centaur centaur.
Okay,
And quickly check along that northern wall.
Are you saying something, Juan?
Yeah, can I try using my thieves tools to see if there's a way that I can get a gap or anything in there, or I can track how to open it?
Usually you need a lock. Your thieves tools wouldn't do much good just poking at the wall.
Even though this is a secret hidden door, I feel like that would fall under where you would use these tools, no?
How would you use your thieves tools to try to figure out this hidden door?
I was thinking trying to maybe follow it along a crack and see if there's any locking mechanisms and where it would go to.
You could investigate for that, but the tools don't really do much for you.
I thought it might be worth a shot at least.
Yeah. I mean, you're pretty sure the other two had it right. You think that this is probably open from somewhere else in this place. It doesn't seem like there's any type of mechanism around here, but you do think this is supposed to open. It's just that it's, you don't think that the way to open it is in this area. And you don't know if it has anything to do with the door that's force fielded.
So, since my brain knows that this is roughly the same area with this room, I'm going to search these walls here. So I'll wait to let you tell me what check to make.
It would be a perception. Alright, so you look pretty closely from this side, but you don't think it connects. Like, this area south of it doesn't look like it's supposed to open. It might just be
Okay.
that one way where you can open it.
Nothing along this wall there, Beans. I'm going to move over here and start searching. Well, yes?
I was going to say, why don't we do a 10-minute break? In
Sounds
case
good.
anyone has to use the restroom or, whatever, go stretch. Let's say be back in about 10.
10 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna do like an Arcana check or something. I don't know, or try.
I feel like I don't know what else to do.
I don't know. I can't charm this thing, and I mean that would be. It seems like there's some magic that does work and some that doesn't.
Oh,
There's
dude, I wonder if
gotta
my
be, like,
cantrip friends would work.
It might, but that could backfire.
But I'm an old man.
Oh,
Did any
true.
of the paintings give clues? Because sometimes there might be a clue hidden in artwork. But there also has to be a way to like digest this Fey lore, send them elsewhere, or I mean, it seems like whoever was here before was harvesting these demons, so they have to have a way to kill them, I assume.
I mean, has
I'm down
anybody
to
tried?
teleport him somewhere else.
Well, I'm not saying teleport him somewhere else. I'm saying like kill him and get his
Yeah,
essence.
yeah. I was just about to say, has anybody tried to attack him to see if we even can?
I don't think we should attack him. I think there's something in this lab or in this room, maybe the demi unit.
Oh wait, are you talking about making him into like a crystal?
I'm talking about killing him and harvesting his essence.
Turning him into that crystal. Yeah, we could try
Turning
turning
him
it
into.
into the crystal.
I think before that, I mean, well, yeah, go for it.
You probably have to convince a few people, but yeah.
Um, there's got to be something in this room that we can like use to trigger the teleportation circle to just kill that demon. But that might take time to study. Oh no, is that a bad guy?
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
You get to do anything fun today, Nate?
No, I've just been I've been working all day, and then I've been dealing with this tooth pain. So no, not really.
But yeah, what do you guys think? I mean, maybe we spend a few days doing downtime, but that really slows things down.
It does. I wonder if the friend's cantrip would work.
I suppose. I imagine the demon is also magic resistant.
No, I meant for Demi.
Oh, yeah. I'm down for whatever. Maybe you and Juan uh, work your demi magic, and
Yeah.
Austin and I will continue searching around for a way to open that.
I do worry that if I do that, like it's registered per user rather than like what you look like. So even if I change my shape, I worry that if I do this, yes, it will harm relations.
Yeah, but look, you changed your shape when you went in there, and then your physical shape changed on the inside as well.
I guess I'd have to shapeshift
You
back to
yeah.
myself and see if it registers as a new user first.
Well, yeah.
This is
As a
no. This is
changeling, I think because you physically become something else. So I
Do I
feel
though?
like yeah, you do.
I think we should try to figure out how to kill this Baylor and harvest its essence.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Cool. Me too.
I think turning it into a
I'm
crystal
still
is a better
listening.
idea.
I think in order to put them into the crystal, we have to kill him.
I think
That was the
I
whole
think
purpose
it's
of the circle.
well, I think it's part of it. I think he has to be obviously living, and then part of whatever the process is going to be turning him into the energy inside the crystal. So it's not just killing him and then putting his essence in the crystal. You know, we could probably just sacrifice beans to like the Baylor and have all this taken care of. Just saying. It's normally how it works, right?
I don't know about that.
I don't know. I think that's a decent plan, right?
But yeah, if you want to sacrifice beans, good luck. But seriously, what do we want to try here?
I'm gonna try a few things. I don't know. I'm not
Cool.
sure
So
what's
you're
gonna.
gonna do your thing.
Yeah,
It seems like me and Osman will look around on ways to circumvent and
I mean
find our way into the Eastern labs.
it's working.
Um,
Like we
but
could
yeah,
take we could probably take like a sledgehammer to that wall if we need to.
you probably aren't wrong there. That would
So that
probably take some time.
might be another way to go.
The only time constraint I think we have is, 'cause, you know, the only time constraint I think we have is, 'cause, you know, the only time constraint I think we have is, 'cause, you know, the only time constraint I think we have is, 'cause, you know, the only time constraint I think we have is, 'cause, you know, the only time constraint I think we have is, 'cause, you know, the only time constraint I think we have is, 'cause, you know, the only time constraint I think we have is, 'cause, you know, the only time constraint I think we have is, 'cause, you know, the only time constraint I think we have is, 'cause, you know, the only time constraint I think we have is, 'cause, you know, the only time constraint I think we have is, 'cause, you know, the only time constraint I think we have is, 'cause, you know, the only time constraint I think we have is, 'cause, you know, the only time constraint I think we have is, 'cause, you know, the only time constraint I think we have is, 'cause, you know, the only time constraint I think we have is, 'cause, you know, the only time constraint I think we have is, 'cause, you know, the The siege on Chaur is still on. So the more days we spend away from Chaur, the more people die.
True.
But
Talking about me?
well, what do you want to do? What do you think? How do you think we solve this puzzle?
I was
We
gonna
have yeah, go ahead.
see if there's anything left on that acid aquarium,
Mm-hmm.
and see if we can apply that to that sliding door that doesn't slide right now.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, or rather, I said, we could maybe take a sledgehammer to it, and a crowbar and pry it open.
Did any of the paintings? Did we look at them? Did they have any clues?
We did not.
Those do have clues.
Didn't Lou say that maybe didn't he hint at maybe there was something in the paintings?
There could be, yeah.
Yeah, maybe we need to have somebody take a look. Name Beans.
I am back.
Quick, hide.
What do you all want to do?
I don't know. Y'all go first.
I'm back.
So what the thought I just brought up, Oswin just brought up, was if there's any of that acid left in the aquarium, see if we can take that over to safely take that over to that door area and try to use that acid to melt away some of the stone. If that's possible.
The aquarium is pretty much emptied at this point. It all just
Okay.
splashed.
Sorry.
No, that was a great shot you did.
But you're not sure if acid would... Well, it didn't eat through the floor, so you doubt it would eat through the wall.
Yeah. That was my idea. Next. The other idea I have is I'm going to go back to the aquarium room and start looking for it to see if there's secrets in the walls and floors there, but that'll
That's
wait
exactly
for whatever
what I
else.
was doing right now too. Yeah.
Oh.
Figure while you're searching there, I'll search in here, and I was waiting.
Alright, so you're searching for secrets.
And then Beans.
You said you're searching for secrets in here, Juan?
Correct.
Alright. I guess give me a perception check. So it doesn't seem like there's anything besides what you originally found. I mean, the art objects you took down are gone, but the bookcases seem to still have that invisible force field. The tank is smashed, and the pillar is channeling energies, as you would expect.
Can I try to look behind these bookcases and move them?
You would be unable to move them, but I mean, taking a quick look behind them, you would just see a normal wall. It doesn't seem like there's much there.
Okay, let me back up and share that with the other guys.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Yeah, Beans wants to take a look at the paintings, right, Beans?
So if you look at the...
I'm just looking for clues in the paintings.
Alright.
Yeah.
So the paintings... So the Runemaster Tower is fascinating, but it just looks like a large, ornate tower with these large constructs and magical symbols strewn all over it. You don't see anything that looks like it might be a clue. It just looks like artwork, same as the other stuff.
Well then. So I guess since I'm still in the, demi plane, whatever the hell it is. Can I make an Arcana? Yeah, the hollow. Yeah. Could I make an Arcana check?
For what? You're not the most
I don't know.
arcane person. Well, do you have training? I forget.
Yeah, I have
So,
training.
Give me an Arcana check then.
Thank
And what are you
God.
trying to do exactly?
Trying to figure out how to manipulate Demi, doing what I want. Yes.
You have no idea.
What?
That's an awesome roll, but
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not sure what you're trying to do just by saying I want to manipulate Demi.
No, I'm trying to manipulate the place.
Be straightforward. What do you want to do?
Okay. All right.
So you want to manipulate Demi?
Yes, I want to get into the door. I want to get Demi to tell me how to get into the door, or open the door, or give me
Don't think
access.
that's possible currently.
I tried, guys. I tried.
Yeah, you think you might need permissions, or you might need something else that can make her think you're a rune master, but you can't really think of what that would be. Not sure what else I could reveal.
Wait a second. Is my ring a rune master? Oh shit! It might be. I forget. Hey Beans,
Which ring?
Yeah.
is my ring a rune master ring? It's the ring of spell storing. Where did we get that?
I think it was a wish list item.
Yeah,
Oh
I think
shit!
you found that in the crypt, didn't you? Hadrox's
Dang it.
crypt.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that there has been those, so I didn't know if that was one of them or not. Oh, boy.
So, anyways, just to move on, do we have a way to kill the Baylor? Or do we have it seems like whoever was working here before used, I assume, would use this circle to kind of just digest them without having to actually fight these demons.
Is there anything above the Baylor, like a spigot for acid or something?
No, it doesn't look like it. There's the runic circle. The only thing that might, the only thing that might look out of place is those 4 pedestals around the Baylor.
Yeah.
I guess Arcana might tell you more about that.
Also, Beans, any way of you releasing her flaming sordidness so she can go back to her plan?
Do we want to do that now, or should we wait until we figure out how to open up the eastern gate?
What's your background, Toad Leaf?
My background, like what? Like, shit.
Yeah, what's your background?
I have a special background called Rewarded.
Okay.
That's what you're talking about.
That's the one where you get, Alright, so that wouldn't have much to do with the Feywild, right?
I mean, rewarded by his god that he serves, but not really, I wouldn't say.
Yeah, I don't know if your character would know much about the Hollow or Dwarven magics or anything like this.
No.
So Beans, you'd think that these pillars are not part of the original construction of this room. Looking closely, you don't think they have anything to do with this circle here. They might have something to do with the demon being trapped, but you don't know for sure. They have strange markings on them that you don't recognize with your 17.
Cool.
So, Osmond's going to start doing the inspection of the walls here too, and flooring and whatnot.
Alright, you're not going to find anything in this room.
Okay.
It just seems like another solid room.
Okay, then he's
Cool.
going to go up to this room to start doing that too. So he's just had a point of, screw it, I'm going to look at everything and anything I can to see if there's any answers. So you can do everybody else's stuff too while I'm
Alright.
doing that.
So, anything else you want to do in the Hollow Toad Leaf?
No. I try to pee. I try to pee on Demi.
You don't seem to be able to take your clothes off in here. And Demi would say nudity is not allowed in this area of the Hollow as you try to undo your clothing.
I do a boo boo face and leave. Okay.
Alright.
I want to try something, Lou.
Okay.
At this hollow point now. I transform back to myself. And I'm going to touch it shapeshifted back as like Juan, not as a changeling. And
Alright,
touch it and see if
so
it registers.
as you re-enter, Demi would welcome you as the Rune Master identity. And she says, welcome back. How is it that I can help you?
Demi, I'm curious. What do you know about the Alcavian labs?
She says, well, these are the Alcavian labs. There are two main laboratories. One is for alchemy. The other is for a combination of alchemy and magic craft, as the labs are stocked with all sorts of ingredients used for magical item creation. There's also a good amount of experimentation done by both rune lords and artisan artificers of the rune tower. It says the labs have been open for exactly, well, at this point it would probably be over 2,000 years, and they are powered by a magical stone that keeps the labs from aging or deteriorating. It uses night weather technology to keep them from getting older or from becoming destroyed.
Night weather, what is that?
She says, night weather technology is technology derived from runes found that contain magics of the first city, the city of Nightweather, though not much is known about this besides that which is recorded in the archives.
That's pretty interesting. Okay. Demi, how would we access some secret rooms within the laboratory?
She says all of the rooms are currently sealed, but the secret storage areas can only be unlocked by the correct permissions, which unfortunately you do not possess.
What permissions would be required to access these rooms?
She says Rune Master permissions are specially granted level 3 permissions. You are currently level 0.
Thank you, Demi. Appreciate it.
She says, is there
And
anything else you require?
I wave goodbye as I will myself out.
Alright.
Sorry, Toadleaf. Just kind of like I was thinking, it recognized me as me, not as the old man. So, no go on our plan.
Damn it. It seems we are out of luck. Perhaps maybe we want to try to beat down the hidden doorway? Maybe try to go
I
there?
also explained that I feel like the hidden doorway can be opened, but we don't have the proper clearance to open it. We need Rune Master level 3 clearance. I feel like if we are able to get that, we would be able to open that door as well.
Shira says, what strange magics these rune masters employed. Does not one just use a doorknob or a lock to secure doorways?
Oh, it's secret storage rooms. That's where they hide their special items.
only we had a wizard who knew knock.
Yeah. Or and there's several classes.
Classes, yes.
Alright, what do you want to do?
Yeah. So, what do we want to do, group? Should we head out of here? Should I send Shira back home?
She says, as
Well,
much as I do not wish to leave with a Baylor still here, even if it was to
Do
break
you,
free, I don't know there's much I
do
can
you,
do to stop it.
so Shira, before I get on too far, Osman, did I interrupt you before? Do you have anything you wanted to say?
No, I'm walking the rooms trying to figure out a way to get that little secret wall there, since we can't get in the other thing, and seeing if there's other secret walls.
Cool.
But
Um,
I say let this lady go back and be a herald to the other angels about the location of this Baylor and see if they can help from that end, because it must be stopped and gotten rid of.
so let's see here. Where are we all at? We're all in.
yeah, go ahead. What you doing?
Toadleaf would say, perhaps maybe there is one more option.
Okay.
We could ask our new druid friends for help.
We could. Before we do that, I'm gonna run over and put my hand on the little thing to ask Demi a quick question.
Alright, so as you are brought into the hollow, Demi would appear once more and say, hello. Welcome, new user. Please identify yourself.
Oh, I thought we had identified ourselves before. I'm Beans.
Welcome to the Hollow Beans. What can I do for you?
This teleportation circle next to me. Where is there a way to kill the creature inside of it using the teleportation circle or any of these pedestals around it?
She says, I apologize, but the demon trapped within the teleportation circle requires a special permission to be able to access, and you do not have that permission.
Great.
She says, is there she kind of stops there and acts a little bit weird. Give me an insight or arcana check.
Sweet. Hopefully sweet. It might not be sweet. I'm not sweet.
So it's almost as if someone changed her behavior around the demon and the teleportation circle, because the way she's talking seems off.
Is
You
the
think she
demon
is
controlling you?
You think she is expecting some kind of password or maybe a code?
Oh, I'm going to read off the numbers that we got in the other place.
Which code?
The code that we found a code up in this room to the northeastish with dates.
The code that you found hidden within the demon marking, or
yeah,
the
precisely. Yeah.
Okay. So you tell her the code 14679. She would say, "Greetings, Malik. The experiment is still within acceptable parameters, and the demon is still secure. Would you like to execute?"
Give me one moment, and I am going to roll myself back to the material plane, or back to the plane.
Okay.
And I will call the party over.
Yes.
Oswin, Juan, Dudley. Should we execute this demon?
Yes.
Agreed.
Cool. Then I'll hop back in to the Hollow.
The angel
Hey,
says,
Shira,
yes,
looks like
kill
he's
it.
going to execute her.
All right. So you hop back in the hollow.
Sorry, Baylor, but not really sorry.
And I am going to say, hey, Demi, please execute this Baylor, this demon.
She would say, she kind of go back to the way she was talking before and say, a code is needed if you wish. Or she basically goes back to what she did before and is like waiting for the code.
Cool. 14679.
She says, welcome back, Malik. The experiment is awaiting execution. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Do you wish to attempt the experiment, expel the demon back into the abyss, or release the demon?
Continue the experiment.
She says the experiment will attempt to siphon essence, or siphon the life force of the demon into a soul crystal. Executing this will destroy the demon, most likely, but this has not been attempted before, so there's no records to know for sure what will happen. Are you sure you wish to do this?
I think so. Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
What is going on?
So there is a flash of energy suddenly as the Baylor roars and vanishes, becoming broken down into some kind of almost like essence, but not exactly, which is sucked into the seemingly into nowhere. And inside the hollow beans, a red glowing crystal would appear. She says it would appear that the experiment was a success, and a demonic soul stone has been created.
That sounds badass.
Sweet. Thank you. Can you tell me anything else about this experiment?
She says if you wish to review your findings, I have them all here. And you would see several pages appear that look exactly like the ones you found in the energy room.
I suppose you can't update the findings in my notebook. You can only update it in the Hollow.
She says, I can update them in the hollow, but I cannot physically update your notebook in the real world.
That is quite disappointing. We'll have to work on that for an upgrade for you. Demi, do we have any way of quickly getting rid of the pentagram inside of the circle?
She says the pentagram, there is, it's unsure. She says, I'm unsure what you're asking.
I am afraid that more demons will come through this portal if you leave it open.
She says, this is a teleportation circle connected to the hollow. Demons cannot enter here normally. They must be summoned into it.
So that's a summoning ritual then. Very good. Thank you.
She says
Demi?
the magics inside the circle are for teleportations only. There is no summoning magics.
Great. So, Malik, myself, has been to the demonic plane. Awesome. Thank you for your time, Demi. I wish you a wonderful weekend, and hope you get to spend time with your family and enjoy a nice little picnic.
She says, is there anything
with
else
that,
you wish, Malik?
I do not think so. Thank you very much.
She says the experimentation program will continue to run for the next
Oh,
captured
actually,
demon.
there is something else. Can you unlock
Yes.
the
Thank you.
hidden? Can you unlock all the hidden rooms as well as when we get to the Eastern Laboratory, unlock it.
She
When I
says.
speak the code word,
She says the hidden storage rooms are outside of your permissions level, Beans. My apologies.
I thought I was still Malik. Can you unlock the Eastern Laboratory? We have much work to continue there.
She would once again call you
1, 4,
Beans.
6, 7, 9.
She says the doors have been unlocked, though the demon threat is still present within the labs. Be cautious.
Great, thank you.
All right.
And I'll wink back. So I think all the doors have been unlocked now.
In the storage room?
Yeah. I believe so, right? Maybe. We'll check, and if not, I'll pop back.
Like a fragmented AI. I like how you did that, Lou. That was neat.
Indeed.
Friends,
What you talking about?
it seems Malik was the rune master who was doing this magic. And Kira, do you want to help us rid the demons from the rest of these rooms? I
Shira
don't
would
even
say,
know.
who is this Malik? Is that a rune master
I
name?
I believe so, as they had access to the Hollow, and had permissions that were similar to the Rune Masters. I don't know of any other Malik.
She just would shrug and kind of walk with you. So it does indeed seem like this door is no longer force fielded.
Okay.
And what about the storage closet?
That looks the same.
Cool.
You don't.
Cool. Well,
it has not opened, at least.
Does it,
we'll have to come back for the storage closet. We kill all these demons.
does it look like it's locked?
Do you attempt to open it? It's hard to tell just by looking at it.
Everybody step back off to the side, please. I'm going to try opening it. And yes, I'll try opening it.
All right. It is indeed locked. So you might need to pick it, which apparently you easily do.
Okay. It's unlocked now, and I'm opening.
Alright, so you push open the large doors, which open
Kill some
into
demons.
some sort of, looks like another laboratory. However, you don't see any demons in this one. You just see a bunch of, looks like magical laboratory tables. As well as another one of those pillars in the center of the room with magical runes all around it. And a door in the southeastern portion of the room.
And I'm going to check along this wall for any secret doors, because if that can only be that one room over there. I'm just hunting on that. That's all. Would you like me to roll an investigation or a perception?
It would be perception. Shira kind of stands back. She says, I do not wish that circle to banish me again. No, you wouldn't find anything.
I think I'm too distracted.
Passed through many rooms, so it seemed that one room was the only one with that banished.
So
As you see, we have walked into here without being banished ourselves. Would you like me to go first? I'm a child.
He says, do not taunt me. You are no child. But yes, it seems like this is not a banished area, as the magics have not affected me.
I'm checking out this door.
Wait a second. The Beans isn't a kid?
She says, you are a gnome, yes?
Yes. And I have lived for 6 years.
She says, it is quite young for a gnome, I guess. I do not know much about your people.
No, I'm kidding.
Says, why are you even here? One as young as you quickly be destroyed by such evil demons.
And yet
Have I?
he's leading the charge of destroying those demons.
You put
Shall we check this
yourself
door
in-
for more demons?
Says, I don't think you are a normal child.
Yes, you can call me Doctor, because I do have a PhD from a university in Taiwan.
And I'm going to check to see if this door's locked.
So this door would be marked Southeastern Library.
Hey, Beans, got a library.
That would be in Dwarven as well.
Oh, I can't see
Before-
that. Hey,
Yeah,
Vaughn, can you read this?
Yeah, before we're doing that, I'm searching the room as well, though.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah, I'll be right there.
I'm searching
I'm-
over here on the table.
So there's
So
a
the reason
lot
why-
of stuff in this room. But go ahead.
One, the reason why I'm pushing forward hard is because we can always check this after we let our demon ally, fighting ally here goes away, and she's only with us for a short time. So I want to see if we can kill as many of the demons and get rid of them as much as possible, and then we can search. I understand you guys' desire to search,
Well, I am
Is
with
there a time
you-
limit?
I am with you until I am released by Beans, the one who summoned me.
though. Oh, I thought there was a time limit as well.
No.
Shira.
Though I would rather be set free sooner rather than later. As
Oh, I understand.
the Celestial Realm probably needs me. But
Well,
I am at your
Mercy.
mercy, young child gnome.
Dr. Child Gnome.
So yeah, Juan Toby, are you okay with moving forward before we search this area?
That sounds fine. But I have a question for the angel.
Well, perhaps I have an answer for you, fairy.
Why do you want to go back?
This is my homeland. I serve the great god Palor, and I am a fiery soldier in his army. If something were to happen while I was away, he would be down at least one soldier, and I do not wish that.
But there is so much that you could do in his name in this realm.
Such as...
Well, look at what you're doing now. Look at the help you are bringing to the people of Gaia.
And taking down demons in his name.
give me a persuasion.
All right, let's see here. Come on, roll a good one. Yes.
I see 20/20. Better than my vision.
Perhaps, but I was not summoned through natural means. Palor sends his angels on only the most righteous and worthy missions. This was some wizard's or arcanist's plaything or experiment that brought me here. This is not the will of Palor. She says, I should be waiting for my god's command as to where my skills are used, not just randomly moving about Gaia and looking for evil to stop.
Toby
Do you not
says,
think this may be Palor's plan for you? We might say that the gods are all-knowing, and perhaps he had the foresight to see this and deem that this may be your place where you can do the best good for his work.
Give me another persuasion.
and I would add to that, I would say, I too was sent here by my God, and I have done many good deeds since I have been here. That must have been his will.
That's an 18.
All right, let me try here. I might be able to get something better.
My macro is bad
While
again.
they're doing that, I'm
Oh.
using their conversation as a distraction to open the door or pick the locks.
All right.
So 18.
So the
good.
library is actually pretty. It's a pretty tough lock. The DC would be 20.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
You are unable to get this library door open. She would
Oh,
say,
no.
Fairy, who is your god?
Dudley says, I worship our cell.
And what has RSL sent you here to do?
Not really sure. At first, I thought I was banished, but now I'm wondering if there was a higher purpose.
Well, as I said, it seems like I was brought here through some ritual, which has nothing to do with the will of my god.
But it is not for us. It is not for us, the servant, to determine the will of our gods.
As I literally am given commands by my god, and Palor gave me no command to come to this place to serve you all.
Oh, that is different then.
Says I have done this because I was compelled to follow the orders of Bean, but it is not where I should be. Though I am happy at least this. I am happy at least that Bean is using my skills to thwart demons and not do something more nefarious. So while this is happening, go ahead.
I was going to say, so when we release you, does that mean you go back?
Yes, I will return to the celestial planes, to Palor and to his will and warm embrace. Until that, I am stuck here serving the one who summoned me.
But you do not mind finish helping us?
She says, well, I will do what I am told as the spell compels me.
But between you and me, do you mind? Because we can send you back. But you have been a lot of help.
I would prefer to go back, but I also, if I must serve someone who is not Palor, I am happy that I am smiting demons rather than killing humanoids or doing something more evil.
How would it feel?
Go ahead.
Well, how would it feel taking down something like a Shadow Lord as compared to just petty demons?
I do not know what a Shadow Lord is.
Do
you know what a Shadow Lord is?
It's a good fucking question.
I think you're mixing up your characters.
Oh
I think he
no!
is.
Hope
you
I'm not.
Way early in the story to know what a Shadow
What
Lord
the
is.
hell?
Oh no!
What the hell is the shadow? What is
Oops!
the Shadow Lord?
Sorry, guys. I apologize.
No, Juan, you clearly have information from beyond. What is a Shadow Lord? Shit.
Some kind of spell to know what a Shadow Lord is.
It's just some premonition.
It's called spoiler alert.
If I roll a nat 20, if I roll a nat 20, I know what a Shadow Lord is. Nope. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
so
think
I'll
that's how
assume
that
you
works.
didn't actually say that because you wouldn't know what that is.
Yeah, that would be fair.
Yeah. All right. So you would get the door open, Juan. By the way, while you were remembering things you didn't know.
Yeah.
She says, I will stay and help as long as I am commanded to, but every second away from the celestial heavens is against or is not in my will. I wish to be back in the heavens.
Beans, I feel like we're being quite rude by keeping this angel here. That is a little bit rude.
Well, let us get rid of all these demons, and
yeah, but she says
maybe reduce the gap.
Yeah, but
she
did not want to be here.
She also said she wants to rid demons of this place, so let's get rid of the demons and then I'll send her back.
She said she preferred to do that than killing people. She doesn't want to be here.
Well, we'll send her back as soon as we can.
Okay, I'm going to remember that, Beans. Going to remember that.
Please do.
So what are you doing?
Are we opening the
We're
door?
opening the door.
Yeah.
All right. So, Oswin, you open the door. You there, Oswin?
It's a BRB.
Oh, all right. So, did he say BRB? Oh, he did. All right. Should we give him a minute?
Well, I mean, we're about to end, so it's like it's up to
All
y'all.
We're gonna fight, then yeah.
Well, I can't tell you if you're gonna fight or not. That's up to you guys. If there's demons in there, it's likely you will.
I mean,
All right. Well, we'll say Oswin opens the door.
Sure,
Yeah.
checks it out.
I'll use Mage Hand to open the door for us.
And it looks like there is a library, a large area filled with books in here. You don't see any demons.
hello? Are there any demons in here?
So Shira looks around. She says, I can sense them, but I don't see them.
Well, that is a lot more unsettling than just having the demons in there.
She draws her sword.
Now I'm even more unsettled that you did that.
She says something in Celestial, looking around.
Well, now I'm just worried.
I shall find this creature that hides from me. As she starts kind of stalking the library area. What do you guys want to do?
I'm
I'm hanging fucking back here.
I'm gonna tap Oswin and give him guidance.
She looks around. She says, I believe it's magically hiding itself. Do any of you have the ability to see through magical spells like this?
It takes time, unfortunately, for me.
Let me see if I have anything.
That's hiding since I just got in. Sorry.
So we open the door and there seems to be a demon hiding in the library.
Oh, this will be easy.
Is
See that?
Would daylight work?
Do you want to cast daylight?
Maybe?
She says, there is something in here, but I don't see it.
I'm rubbing my fingers on everything.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Perfect.
books.
Itching right out together. Yep.
So she is going to kind of move her sword back and forth between and say, perhaps it's hiding in between some of these books. She says, the destruction of the books will be worth it to send a demon back to the abyss.
no,
Not-
friend. Give me 1 second. I guess I'll cast the detect magic using a spell slot.
It will, if you destroy things, it'll actually hide within that destruction because you're creating chaos instead of righteous.
She, as Bean said no, she kind of just lowered her sword and says,
Yep.
Very well.
Ready
but-
yourself for battle.
So, detect magic would reveal magic on the library as a whole.
But it wouldn't reveal.
If there's something invisible here, you don't think it would reveal that.
Do we have sand, a bag of sand? Or maybe spell like read about fairy fire?
I can do fairy fire.
Cool. I don't know. It's 20-foot cubes. It'd probably take a few at most. But
Yeah,
maybe
I don't-
first hit you can find them.
Okay, so I would ask the angel. Do you know kind of where it might be? Where it seems like the aura is?
He says it's somewhere close, but don't see it. I sense
Okay,
it.
so I'm gonna use my free cast of Fairy Fire in 20-foot cube right here.
Where exactly? Like dropping
Like-
it on her?
Yeah.
The lady friend, go back here before Toby does.
Too late.
Well, go ahead and show me where you're putting it with your spell effect.
Right here. I don't know. She said it was close to there, so.
Well, do you have a 20-foot cube to place? Because it
Oh,
depends
yeah,
on where
somewhere.
you put it.
Let me see here. I gotta dig through all this to find it. Where is the
Should just be
20-foot
under
cube?
your resources, I think.
Oh, wait.
Or wait,
No.
maybe you weren't here when I did that, so I have to make you one.
Oh.
Let's see, 20-foot cube.
But yeah, right on top of the angel. Because that's how I work. That's how I do things.
Okay. Alright, so you should see your 20-foot cube in character info resources. Now just show me where you're placing it. Do you see it? Toadleaf? Did I disconnect?
No,
Very-
I can't. I can't find it.
It's
Maybe I have to
under
refresh.
Character info in the resources folder.
I'm refreshing. Do you mind putting it down? Just put it down on top of her. I know we're about to end, but
Sure.
Ping the corner if you want.
yeah, because I'm having to refresh. One sec. Resources. Yeah, I'm still not seeing it.
Oh, it's under
Yeah, I only saw-
character info resources. Not resources. It's two different things. Character info and then resources. Because I moved everything.
Why you gotta move everything?
Because now only you can control your own spell effects, so other people can't click on it. Is that where you want to
Interesting.
put it?
Sure, I don't know. I can't. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I don't see it, but yeah.
Do you what folders do you see under character info?
I don't even see character info. Oh wait,
I don't know what's going on then.
resources.
That's like the very top, like one of the
Okay,
top
yeah, I
tabs, like
see it
the
now.
bigger tabs.
I untabbed it. Now I see it. Okay, cool.
All right, you got it.
Yeah.
This where you want to put it? I just put it in a random spot.
A little bit down more. Yeah, like
Here.
one down. Yeah, perfect.
All right, so there is suddenly an explosion of color, and she will make a dex save. Like what the? And I guess Oswin can make one too. All right,
Oh,
so
you threw it on
Oswin
Oswin
jumps
and
out of the
there.
way. The angel does not roll as well and is covered in your fairy fire.
Fairy
and
dust.
She would say, "What is the meaning of this?" But you don't see any demons.
It's the poor man's way of trying to find the invisible.
I was trying to find the demon.
She says, "You covered me in this strange light. I don't see any demon. Can you try a different area, perhaps?"
That is why.
You told You told me it was close. I trusted your
Yes,
judgment.
within the room, not
That
on
is a
me.
lot of area. That's a lot of area to
Hey,
cover.
can somebody close the room door just to make sure it
She says,
stuck
I
in?
still,
I did a while ago.
She
Oh.
says, I still sense it stalking about in here.
Then we should probably start checking books.
Cast your spell again in somewhere else that covers a different area.
She'll
Yeah.
back up a little.
Sure. Okay, fine. I'll expend a
Thank you.
spell slot and do it down here.
Ah,
Fairy Fire, second level. Oh wait, that should have been a free cast. Yep, there we go. Let me do that. Alright. That takes me down to 1.
Alright,
So
show me the area again.
Yep.
Go ahead and place it.
Yep. 1 sec. I gotta see some light. Wait, where's my light? There it is. Sure. There. How about that?
Alright, so this time when you cast it, a small creature starts to glowing. There's something in abyssal, and then in common says, "Wait, wait!" And she is going to rush at it.
Wait, hold down a
Fuse!
second. Hold down a second.
Actually, so it looks like some kind of imp. However, she is rushing at it. If anyone wants to stop her, I need initiative rolls. Or Beans can just tell her not to.
I can say stop before
You
initiative.
gonna try to stop her? I guess just give me initiative rolls, because she might go before you.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that'd be bad.
But funny.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beans rolls really well.
A little imp.
So yeah, there is a small imp that appears at the back of the room. Or not. Yeah, actually, this doesn't look like a demon. This looks like it might be some kind of devil creature. Because you don't think imps are demons. But yeah, it would appear there. And she is trying to rush it. It looks like you would act first, Beans, if you want to say something. Or command
I would
her to
say
stop.
tell her to halt and prepare for a bigger demon, and then I will look at the imp and say, "Where is your mask?"
So she says, this devil. It cannot be allowed to stay. Let me kill it."
You
And
have been given your
actually,
command.
alright, so let me end there. Let's
Cool.
do MVP votes.
A good ending place.
Right, I got 3, 4. So, oh wait, no, that's only 3. Or no, that is 4. Beans with 2 votes, you're MVP.
Yay.
You.
Congrats. You get an inspiration point.
And inspo.
good game, guys. That one
Yeah.
quite enjoyed.
Yeah,
There's
good
much better exploration of the labs.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
well-
there was some puzzles.
Like I said, sorry I was low energy. You know.
I was low energy too.
You
I was
were
sick.
quite
You're
the
good, dude.
opposite of low energy.
Nah, bro. I'm putting on a show, that's all.
No, bro.
Hey,
Putting on a show.
Night, guys.
night.
Good
Yeah,
night.
Thank
see
you,
you later,
everybody.
dude.
Game, everybody.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Good
thank
game.
you.
Night.
See y'all this week.
Night.
Thanks for the
Yeah.
session, Lou. I
Thanks
hope you feel
for
better.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Thanks
you
for
too.
Agreed.
sticking it out, Lou.
Yeah, thanks. I'll see you next time.
See you later.